Hi guys, it is, what is it, day 3? It's day 3 in Crete. All the days are merging into one, aren't they, Kalpesh? Kalpesh doesn't want to be in my vlog, but I'm forcing him to be in my vlog. So we are going into town today. The flipping dog across the road was barking all night, which I wasn't impressed about. Even having had quite a few shots last night, I could still hear the dog, and I love dogs, however, I wasn't impressed. So what we're doing today, we are going into Old Town, which is basically in town itself. And we've also found 2 different sort of beaches around the area, which I was going to put this down. So the name of them is, can't remember. So I'm going to try and find it for you now. The weather is a bit cloudy, relatively warm. So I don't think we're going to take the drone out today because I'm not sure we're going to get the colours that we wanted on the footage there. So we are going to go to a place called, I don't know, Platanias, which is 11 kilometres away from Chania. And there's also another place on the way which is called Agia Marina, which is again 10 kilometres away. So it's pretty much on the map. It looks like it is near to one another. Up here, if you guys can see that, basically there and there. So we're going to head out there today, and then we're going to go into town and to the markets and do some shopping. So it's going to be fun. So on the way to Platanias, yeah, still going straight. So on the way to Platanias, the weather is meant to be a lot clearer there compared to Chania here. So we are going to chance it. Yes, it will be. Kalpesh is Mr. Pessimistic over here, so whatever, Kalpesh. We'll see who's right and who's wrong.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see. Oh yeah, we'll see. So we made it to what's it called? Palace? Oh, I forget the place. I cannot remember these places. I'm so rubbish with names. But the weather is pretty choppy. It's not the best. However, it still looks pretty beautiful. You can see like an island in front. And we're just walking down to the beachy area now. You guys can see this. So we are making our way from the beach. It was still nice to see, although it's very choppy. It's not like super cold, it's just chilly, isn't it? It's just not like beach weather. But the whole town is pretty much like ghost town because they're all prepping for tourist season, I guess, or peak season, whatever you want to call it. So we're gonna head back and find maybe a coffee shop or something. And I think we're just gonna go back to Chania and skip the other place that we were thinking of going, just because it's not really the best weather conditions to be on the beach. So yeah, and here's a stray cat. Oh, so cute. Hi. Looks like a stray. Not gonna hurt you. Seems to be a lot of stray cats and dogs, not as many as Mallorca that I saw a few years ago when I was there, but there is a lot of strays around, but they don't seem to be like in bad condition, so I'm guessing locals tend to feed them and things, but there are definitely a lot of strays around, but it is nice and peaceful. at this place right now. It's literally just a tourist hotspot. So we have ended up by the water again. I don't really know where we are. Possibly Aegis Marina actually, without realising. Not too sure. But we've ended up in an espresso bar place. Doesn't seem to be very many snacks, so I think we might pass on snacks, but we're gonna order coffee. Ordered some Greek coffee. I got a single for myself and Carpetia's got double, so don't really know how it's gonna taste, so I'm looking forward to having that. You excited, Carpet? He's like, no, don't think so. I think he's got food on the brain, but we're gonna wait until we get to Chania to eat. So the waitress asked us whether we want sugar in the coffee, and we were like, no, that's okay. Anyway, so she brings, here's my single shot of coffee there. Carpetia's is a double shot. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of caffeine in this. Carpetia's just had like a sip of his, and he's just like, oh man, I need to. He's even dipping his Turkish delight in there. So for Carpetia, she doesn't really normally have Turkish delight. He's not a fan, so yeah, I think it's quite bitter. I'm looking forward to having it. It looks quite yum. Let's see how it goes. So we've just packed up, we couldn't figure out the parking, so hopefully we won't have a clamp on the car. But anyway, we're back in Chania now, and we're going to go into Old Town. So I'm excited to go shopping. Carpet isn't so much, but I think we can work on that. But we ended up right by the water, by the port. So let's go. This is the Old Town area, and you can see the pier right in the distance there. It doesn't really do it justice on here, but it's absolutely beautiful. The sun's decided to come out, which is great. Carpetia's off there, haggling for some fake watches. But yeah. Absolutely incredible, guys. Look at these views. Carpet just forgot the map in the car. I didn't forget that.
Expecting me to drive everywhere to be a personal chauffeur.
Yeah, that's what husbands are for. To be my personal chauffeurs, isn't it, guys? I think so. So we went to the old by the port, and we are walking into town, stopping off for photos and video footage. And the little town looks nice with the houses and things. And oh look, here's a nectarine tree. And Carpet thinks it's not a nectarine tree. It is a nectarine tree.
Not a nectarine.
That is a nectarine tree.
It's not.
That is. Or a tangerine. Whatever. It's the same flipping thing. Right, guys, you need to comment down below. What's the difference between a nectarine, tangerine, and obviously oranges are bigger and whatnot. But what is actually the difference between a nectarine and a tangerine? Because who cares, huh? It tastes a flipping same, man. Whatever. Anyway, these roads are really nice. Take a look, guys. They are not the same. They are the same. These plants as well, trees. Plants. Oh, I forget the name of those. Like cactus. Basically, Carpetia's got us lost, so we don't really know where we're going. Pretends that he knows what he's doing with the maps that way. He doesn't. So we just got some lunch. I got hungry, so then I had to apologise to Carpetia because he was like, it's not my fault, can't find some decent vegetarian food. Anyway, we had some nice food, stomachs all fed. Oh my god, nearly fell. And now we're going to go to the main market here. I can never pronounce it. Municipality market, which is meant to be like a indoor market here in Chania. So this is it from outside. Looks like quite a cool building. So let's go in. So we are back at the accommodation now. We ended up going to the markets and then ended up going shopping for a while. Grabbed some food, and now we are back with these glorious views. The weather's really perked up, which is nice. So we've got some beautiful views from the balcony here. I think the plan for the rest of the day is literally just to chill out, not do a whole lot, maybe sit on the balcony here and make plans for tomorrow.